Hello, students, and welcome to Lesson 4 of your online Scratch classes. This lesson is called Step by Step, and lessons 1 through 3, we dealt a lot with the setup and how to share projects and post them to studios and log in and make an account. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. We're actually going to start creating a lot more with Scratch. And this lesson is pretty straightforward, and you can do as much as you want to here. But at a very minimum, you're going to do what's listed on the screen. Okay, so let's go over the objectives as usual. By the end of this lesson, you will learn how to use the tips window. And I really should say they've changed this in Scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that. Tutorial in Scratch, right? That is super important because it's a great way to learn different skills on your own. Second thing is being able to follow step-by-step directions to create a dancing cat and post your finished project to the JMS Theme Studio. Those are all the things that we're going to do today. And I've got it broken down into 7 simple steps. Okay, but before we get started, let's make sure we have the right windows open. First thing you should have open is obviously this sweet Google Slideshow. Again, that's posted to Google Classroom. Second thing you should have open is, I'm going to log out here, your Scratch website, scratch.mit.edu. And the last thing you want to make sure you have open is your Scratch Learner Workbook. So I'm going to move this on down to past Studio Reflections and Critique Group. And we're going to go right into the first unit. Look at that unicorn. And step by step. All right, so make sure you have that open to step by step. All right, let's go through. First, what you're going to do is read the step-by-step instructions in your learner workbook. Again, you can pause this video anytime you want to and resume it when you're done with the step. You can rewind as many times as you need to until you feel comfortable with each step. The second step is you're going to log into Scratch and start a new project by smashing that create button. I know, cringy. Then you're going to open the tutorials window and select the Getting Started tutorial. Follow the Getting Started tutorial instructions and add at least 2 of the things to try project. Add your project to the JMS Theme 6 Studio. We did that in lesson 3. So if you need to go back and refresh yourself on how to do that, please do that. And then post comments on other people's projects. Remember the community guidelines, all right? So let's do this step by step. I'm going to go to Scratch. I am going to sign in. Again, it should remember you. If it's not remembering you, click that Remember Me button. Then I'm going to go on over here to Create. This is going to create a new project. And the first thing you should always do is give your project a name. Don't get scratching before you got a name. I'm going to call it Step by Step because I'm not feeling very original right now. Okay, so now I got the project named. Click on that light bulb tutorial, and you should find under the all categories Getting Started. Let's start with that. When you get done with this Getting Started tutorial, you can feel free to do any of these cool ones, all right? Do as many as you want to. I promote it. There's all kinds if you're interested in animation, art, music, games, etc. But right now, for the first one, make sure you do the Getting Started, okay? And it's gonna open up this cool window, and it has an initial video you get to watch. And then you can go ahead and click on that arrow button, and you'll see it animate steps for you. Add a move block. Okay, I can do that. And then it's showing me add a say hello button. So I'm going to go to looks, and I'm going to say hello for 2 whole seconds. And then I'm done with that section. So I'm going to move on to the next step, and it's telling me add a when green arrow flag or green flag it's clicked block. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to hit, hey, my Scratch doing stuff. Anyways, I'm going to click the next one, and it's going to say, hey, things to try. I want you to do the things to try as well. Add a backdrop, and again, video, and then a few steps. All right. So that's gets us through steps 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want you to look at the things to try portion of your Scratch journal, or excuse me, your Scratch Learner workbook right here. Try recording your own sounds, create different backdrops, turn your project into a dance party by adding more dancing sprites. Try designing a new costume for your sprite. All of these things you keep trying, and you can do as many of these tutorials as you want to. They're a great resource. When you're done with that, what you're going to do is make sure you share your project to the JMS Steam Studio. So how do you do that from here? Let's go through it. You click that orange share button. If you're not seeing the orange share button, chances are, 1, you forgot to sign in. Do that now. Number 2, you're not approved in some way. So that goes back to lesson 1 and setting up your Scratch account. You need to make sure that you use my email address as your information during your sign-up process. Otherwise, chances are you're not approved. You don't get to share your projects until you're approved. All right, if you have any problems with that, let me know during office hours or during our class meetings, and we'll get you set squared away. Okay, I'm gonna hit the share button. Now this project is shared with all of Scratch. They can all see it. It's not much of a project, but there it is. It's got a name. If you want to rename it, you can do so now. Then I'm going to go on over to here, and I'm going to My Stuff. And I'm going to go to My Studios and the JMS Steam 6 Studios. If you don't see this one, make sure you go back to lesson 3 and click on that link, and then you can start following this studio right there. You can follow it, and then it'll show up in your My Stuff. Now I'm going to add a project to it, and there it is, step by step. Add it, go into the studio, see other people's projects, comment on them using community guideline principles, and play around. And that's it for this lesson. Pretty straightforward. The next lesson, we're going to be learning some more stuff, so I hope you tune in. And I hope you're all having fun with this Scratch. We'll spend more time talking about specifics when we have class meetings or office hours. But for now, I want to say goodbye, and I hope you're all doing well and being safe and having fun scratching. All right.